Today, I'm going to show you a super practical way to run your day using Apple Reminders by turning it into a simple Kanban board. Now, as a solopreneur or sole proprietor, you're juggling client work, follow ups, content admin, and while a regular to do list is useful, it doesn't really tell you what's active versus what's just sitting there. So instead of one long list, we're using 3 columns or the Kanban method to streamline your business and have your operations running on the fly. My name is Samantha. I talk about tools, systems, tech, productivity, you name it. Welcome to my channel. Thanks for joining me. Now, as you can see on my screen, I already have a sample Kanban that I'm sharing with you, and this is just to make the process easy. Typically, you want to structure your boards based on what you have going on in your business. So I did these samples based on what is presumed, or some of the things that are presumed to happen in a general typical business. So I did go ahead and create a group list, and it's called Easy Like Sunday Morning Operations on the Fly. Now, if you don't know how to create a list, this is simply you dragging items on each other. But I'm just going to go ahead and delete this because I really do not need it. Good. So to create the list, simply drag items onto each other and then give it a broad name. My broad name for this list is Easy Like Sunday Morning Operations on the Fly. And within my list, I have different lists. So the admin plus systems is a list, the content plus marketing, customer care and community, client delivery, and lead and revenue. To create a list, you would simply come here and you'd give it a name. You could add emojis to pretty things up and then hit OK. Now, to demonstrate all of this, I do have another list that I wanted to add, and I'm going to use ChatGPT to help me fill out all of these columns. But first things first, I'm going to create my list. So this list is going to be called Business Health. And I am going to change the icon. I think I like this one. I'm going to change the color. And I'm going to hit OK, and my list has been created here. Now I want my list to be a part of this group, so I'm simply going to drag it and I'm going to add it there. And there you have it. I'm going to add this to the bottom just to keep things organized. Now I am going to be planning out my list, and the first order of business is to create my Kanban style structure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to create a new section, and this is where you'd tackle that, and this section is going to be called to do. Let's create another section, doing, done. Now as you can see, these are organized in sections or rows. We want the Kanban or column view. So I'm going to go back to my business and health list, and I am going to use the view option, and I'm going to view this as a column to change things. And that's how you change from a list view into a column view. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to head over to ChatGPT, and I'm going to start populating my to-do sections and so forth. So I am done adding a list of tasks in the to-do section. Now what I'm going to do is to start dragging these to other columns. So once you're done working on a task in the to-do section, the goal of using Kanban is to see where you are in your business or in the stream of things. So if you started working on a task, then you're going to drag it to another column. So let's say, for example, I've done this task. I am going to drag it to the doing section. And I'm just going to drag a few to populate things. So I have added a few tasks to my doing section. Now, once you're done with a task, you are going to add it to the done section. And that's what I'm going to do. So you're going to drag. It's easier when you're on mobile. It's just a tad more difficult when you're using your MacBook for this, but I promise it's an easier process on the phone. So there you have it. I have all of my sections populated. At times would want to check a task off to show that it's done, and that's what I am going to do. If after you've checked off a task it disappears, but you want to have it in the done column visible, go ahead and go to view and select show completed, and that's that. I want you to go and try this out in your business. If you need to add more columns, simply come to this section and add your other task. Or let's say, for example, you want to move certain things in review. You could also have that option. It totally depends on what you want to achieve, and you can always move this to the other section. Let me know if you're going to be using this simple Kanban method to organize your operations, your business, or however you see fit. Thank you so very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.